When the storyline came out about infidelity, I'm like, nah.
Damn.
No. This is me backing it up a little bit. Rasheeda had just had Carter. She gets pregnant. We couldn't wait. You know, Carter's coming, and you know, we had some bumps going through the pregnancy, but Carter comes, and you know, I'm happy as hell. But what I did notice, Carter slept with us till he was 7 years old, by the way, in the middle of the bed. So this is how much we was in love with this little boy. Like this because we ain't having no more kids, so we gonna spoil him. Anyway, I noticed that me and Rasheeda were growing apart. Like, you know, it was like we were going through, and this is the real shit. Like this didn't get on the screen. Like we didn't get to shoot. Kirk and Rasheeda are really not really fucking with each other like that. It was like, you know, we was just going through that.
And I think it was, I didn't know anything about like depression or postpartum and stuff like that after having a kid. Like as a Black woman, that was not something that you even knew about, discussed, thought it pertained to you or anything like that. And we went through this period where I was like, I wasn't with him like that. Like overweight, people talking about you. I'm on this show that's huge, you know, and I'm sitting here like, oh my God, did I do the wrong thing? You know, and I'm down and I'm beating myself up, honestly, for no reason, but I'm human and, you know, things happen. I pushed him away and I blame him to say he should have grabbed me and, you know, put his arms around me and nurtured me more than doing the things that he did. But I'm a piece of work, you know.
When you were going through postpartum, you didn't want to be intimate with your husband.
I did not. And we were not intimate for a long time, which does not make it an excuse. But
12 months?
It was almost a year.
Y'all didn't have sex for 12 months after Carter was born.
We did have sex, but if you try, it was like, come on.
Seriously, right? It was bad.
But I mean, I get beat up because Kirk, mind you, this shit is almost a decade old now. So all this talk is a decade. This is almost 10 years right at this point. So people talk about it like it was yesterday, and then you know, Kirk just and Jasmine. I'm like, come on, bro, it's 10 years old at this point. What do you not want me to be able to communicate with the kid's mom? Like some people still think it's not real. Like Cannon is like not a real child. Cannon is a real child. Cannon is really over.
And you know what? It was a real situation that happened that had to be one of the biggest learning lessons, one of the hardest things to deal with, one of the hardest things to get past. And at one point, I didn't think I was gonna get past it. Like it was literally to the point to where I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it.
And everybody, that's the thing. Like when people say, you know, oh, Rasheeda must be the stupidest woman on the earth, or Rasheeda must be stupid, or Rasheeda should. They want Rasheeda to go out and go.
Girl, you need to go sleep with this.
With everybody.
Girl, I'm not about to slang coochie because you want me to slang some coochie.
Yeah, it's like